Hello, welcome to the TML Consulting Group. Today I'm going to show you how to create a thermometer chart. A thermometer chart allows you to visually display where you actually stand against what you forecasted and how you actually performed. The chart example I have before you is called the projected sales versus actual sales. Here we have our projected sales for each month, and then we're able to plot what we actually sold and visually see where we stand for the month. I'm going to show you how to do it in some quick, easy steps. We'll start off with a blank workbook, which I've kind of already pre-populated for you. In column A, I basically just have the months here from January through December. In column B, I'm labeled that as projected sales, and we'll change that to projected sales. And we also have a column called actual sales. And these are just numbers that I've arbitrarily picked just for the purpose of showing you how to make the chart. So the first thing we do is we highlight the three columns that we're going to graph. We go to Insert, we go to Chart, and we go to 2D column. Here we have our column chart, or our vertical bar chart. So what we need to do here is we have our projected sales, which we've labeled blue, and actual sales, which Excel basically has labeled red. And these are automatic colors that Excel has given to us. We can change these colors if we like to our own liking. But the purpose of this is just to show you how to create the thermometer chart that we saw earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the actual sales and we're going to click on that bar. We're going to right click and then we're going to go to Format Data Series. From there, we're going to say Plot Series on Secondary Axis. And then we'll hit Close. You see what that looks like? So we have our projected sales and our actual sales. And we have our primary axis and our secondary axis. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to right click on that secondary axis. And it's a little tricky to get to. But we're going to right click on it and we're going to hit Delete. You have to be very careful with it. So once we hit delete, what this allows us to do is to make sure that projected sales and actual sales are plotted using the same values. So that helps us to make sure that our thermometer chart is measuring accurately. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on our projected sales bar. We're going to right click and we're going to go back to Format Data Series. And we want to widen that out a little bit and maybe change the color so it actually shows like a thermometer. So what we'll do is we'll go to Gap Width and we'll lessen the gap width. And we can play with it until we get what we like. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? I think it looks good for the purpose of this. Then we're going to go to Fill. And what I like to do is I like to change the fill a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to a lighter color. I'm going to get that border color just so it's a little more visual for me. And there I have my thermometer chart. So now I can see, okay, in January I didn't meet my projected sales, but in February I definitely exceeded that. So this is a great chart to use to be able to show your executives where you actually stand against projected sales and actual sales. And it's a great chart to put on an Excel dashboard if you're making one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to hearing some more videos from TML Consulting. Thank you for your time.